What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be replacing the front sway bar bushings on a 2013 Subaru Outback. I went with the brand Moog, and this is the part number for the kit that I'll be using today. To get started here on the passenger side, we're going to go ahead and jack the car up, get some jack stands under it, and then remove the wheel. Now that we have the wheel removed, we have access to the sway bar bushing here. We need to remove these two bolts. These are going to be 12 millimeter. I'm going to go ahead and spray with the little PB blaster first, and then we'll go ahead and remove these bolts. Removing these two bolts was honestly a bit time consuming and a little bit annoying to access. I think this could have been done a lot faster with a battery ratchet or maybe a small impact with a swivel socket. Once you get both of these 14 millimeters loosened up, you can go ahead and remove them, and then we'll match up the new part to the old one. I'm just going to use a flathead to pry off this old bracket. And we'll see here it has an arrow on the top of it that's facing forward, so we'll make sure to put it back that way. In order to get a little bit better access to the sway bar bushing, I went ahead and put my jack underneath the control arm and lifted it up to take the pressure off of the suspension, which allowed me to have more room to remove the bushing. So now taking a look at the old bushing versus the new one that we replaced it with. As you can see, the diameter of this interior circle here is a lot wider on the old one, as the sway bar was just bouncing around in here. That's worn out over time, and this one is much smaller. We can also see some cracking along the bottom of this one. So these old ones were pretty worn out and definitely time to replace. Now that we have our new bushing in place, I've taken the pressure off of the control arm and allowed it to rest freely, and we're going to go ahead and tighten down both of these 14 millimeters again. Alright guys, now we have the new bushing in here, and we're going to go ahead and put the wheel back on, drop the car down, and do the same thing on the other side. Now that we got both of these 12 millimeters out on this side, we can go ahead and remove the bracket. And then peel this old bushing off of here. We're going to clean this area up a little bit, just like the other side, and then replace with the new one. Now we're going to put our new bushing on here. Once you press it on, you want to press it in towards the passenger side of the car, up against, there's like a little metal stop there on the sway bar. And then we can lower the jack a little bit that is holding up this control arm here, which will allow us to get the bracket back on top of the sway bar bushing. So as you can see there, when I lowered the control arm, that puts our bushing back pressed against the frame rail there, and we can then install our bracket with the arrow facing forward again, and then put the two 12mm back in there. I'm gonna get these started here first by hand, and then put the ratchet on it. This is definitely a part of the job. If you had a battery ratchet, that would definitely speed this process up. Just gonna snug these back down here, and then we'll be good to put the wheel back on and drop the car, and that's the job as far as the front sway bar bushings go. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe.